All right, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the whole team here at Reliance Real Estate, I thank you very much and welcome you to the auction of 241 Morris Road in the lovely suburb of Hoppers Crossing. So to all of our bidders and buyers, make sure to bid bold, bid aggressively and bid to the absolute upper echelon of your capacity. Give yourself every opportunity to be that lucky and successful buyer. I'm sure you're somewhere out in the crowd here today, so to you a slightly early congratulations is in order for your wonderful purchase. And what a wonderful purchase it will be for you and your family for the many, many years to come. Of course, I'd like to take the time to thank our vendors very, very much as well for not only entrusting myself to be the auctioneer, but also the entire selling team at Reliance Werribee for selling what is arguably their most prized possession. Now, of course, if you have attended an auction in Victoria, I will let you know that the auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions made available for inspection before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibit the auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for a property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors have a reserve price. As your auctioneer will be indicating bidders on a request. The law prohibits false bids, prohibits major disruptions by bidders, and prohibits bidders from attempting to prevent others from bidding. And it will issue fines for misconduct. The rules do permit vendor bids. The words I will be using to indicate I am placing a bid on behalf of our vendors is simply vendor bid. By law, only I, as the auctioneer, can place those vendor bids. Now, the settlement terms, if you are the lucky and successful buyer here, we're going to be asking for a 40 to 60-day settlement, flexible with the deposit, so 5 or 10% deposit is an acceptable deposit amount there. And of course, if you are that lucky and successful buyer, you've had prior arranged terms and conditions discussed, and our vendors are agreeable to those terms, then you're more than comfortable to be bidding on that basis. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that covers all of the rules and regulations and all of the boring stuff. Let's talk about the stunning opportunity here, 241 Morris Road in Hoppers Crossing. This is a stunning, stunning family home. 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, multiple car spacing opportunities underpinning a prospective purchase of some of the finest real estate that Hoppers Crossing has on offer. 751 square meters of prime Hoppers Crossing soil is up for your competition. This is a home that is absolutely stunning and perfect for a growing family, upsizes, multi-generational families as well. Investors, developers, the lot. There is something for everybody in this particular home and in this particular location. Ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you, inside when you walk through those doors, you're greeted by multiple living zones that seamlessly transition out into that back outdoor area. It is a shaded pergola area which you could literally use 365 days of the year, and in Melbourne's unpredictable weather, you could really be entertaining your friends, family, enjoying it yourself in any single day that you like. Of course, you've got a pitch roof as well. You can see high ceilings that let through an abundance of natural light that make you just feel right on at home there. Beautiful landscaping front and back. It is yours to inherit. Low maintenance as well. It is absolutely stunning. It's going to make you feel right on at home. Separation of spaces as well between the entertaining areas and your private living quarters. And a lot of value add opportunity as well. You just put in some renovations, cosmetic. The building itself absolutely sturdy, standing for a long, long time, and you know it's going to last you and your family for decades to come. Of course, the location. What's not to like about the location? There's plenty of local amenities here to live a fruitful lifestyle, and very conveniently located in this particular spot with parks and reserves nearby. You got schools, you got Baden Powell College and Hoppers Crossing Secondary College. That's an abundance of high quality schools and options there for your kids. Shops, Werribee Plaza, that's going to take care of all of your shopping needs, and it's only a couple of minutes drive from this particular spot. And access to public transport and major roadway accesses to take you anywhere that you need to go in metropolitan Melbourne. There is a no-brainer, a long, long list of reasons to buy here, and I can tell you, I'm going to add one more thing. The market is shifting. We just had Donald Trump announce his tariffs on Australia and the world, which is turning the economy upside down. All of a sudden, major banks are predicting multiple rate cuts in a lot more certainty. So we are going to see an abundance more demand in the property market, and it starts today. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I'm going to hand it over to you for your spirited bidding. Who would like to get the auction underway? Don't mind where we start. Kids in the car, if you'd like to start me off, I don't mind. Ladies and gentlemen, you just let me know where you see logical value and we'll simply take it from there. Raise your hand, show me that you mean business here. Flex the auction muscles, let's get the auction underway. Really tough crowd, guys. Come on, I thought I nailed that introduction. Where do we go from here? Otherwise, I'll simply start things off with a vendor bid on my end. I simply don't want to because there's an abundance of value here. I know that $680,000. Jazz, your bidder on the phone there in the lead now. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Social proof and evidence that the property is wanted by somebody else. We're going to go in $25,000 rises from here. You show me that you mean business here at $680,000. Need to be 705 as the next bid from here. But Jazz, your bidder in the lead, and good luck out this way at $680,000. 705 anywhere in the crowd, let me know. But it's $680,000, ladies and gentlemen. Calling it 3 times now. First call at 680. Jazz, your buyer in the lead, and good luck. Second call at $680,000. 705, great bid there. Pratik, 2 bidders now fighting it out. Auction well and truly ignited now. Let's go another 25 on top, 730. Jazz, your bidder needs to be there. $25,000 north from this point in time, but it's 705. Pratik's bidder now in the lead. Michaela, let me know if there's any interest out there. But otherwise, Jazz, action's on you. The bid's against you now, but at 705. Need to be $25,000 north. Now going to call it 3 times. Let's call, and good luck out to you, Pratik. Second call at 705. Third, final time, all done. 730, Jazz, welcome back to your bidder now. At 730 now, let's keep it going in 25s from here. Let's go straight to 55. Show strength, flex those action muscles here. At 730, Jazz, your bidder back in the lead. Where do we see 755 now? The 25s are doing it here. They're very hot. And why wouldn't it be for a home at this caliber here at 241 Morris Road now at 730. And great bidding out this way at $730,000 now. Guys, you're going to be missing out. Thinking is costing you here at $730,000. Any interest out this way, you need to let me know. I'm going to call it 3 times. 735, not just yet, Michaela. We're sticking in the 20s, 5s. Oh, look, the only thing I can do for you at this stage, we'll go to 750 if you like. I think Pratik will be happy with that. Either 755 or 750. That's the only thing I can do for you at this stage, and only concession at 730. Now the bid, happily accept a 20 just to round me off to 750. It only makes logical sense for me at this stage. Gonna call it 3 times now. Need to know. First call at 730. Good luck, Jazz. Second call at $730,000. Third and final time, all done. Finished. Absolutely silent now. 750. 750 out that way. Bigger bid wins, unfortunately, but thank you very much. At 750, Pratik jumping out in there. Perhaps you need Pratik to stand next to you just to edge yourself into the auction here at 750. Great bid now, Chaz. Let's go to 770. What do you say? At $750,000, right-hand side of the auction here. $20,000 is still doing it at this stage, just next to the telephone pole here at $750,000. Strong auction with 2 bidders fighting it out. We could see an additional of 2 more here at $750,000 now. Let's go 20,000s from here, buyers. Where do we see 770, Jazz? Any interest out there? Bids against you, and of course Pratik inside getting some instructions as well. Perhaps some good news soon on when the property is on the market here and we sell to you today. Pratik is going to come outside very, very shortly here, and it makes no sense to back away at this point in time. Jazz, let me know what your buyer on the phone would like to do. But Pratik's bidder against the phone pole there at 750. We'll take 770 as the next bid here. First call at $750,000. Second call at 750. Third, final time, all done. Finished. Absolutely silent, guys. Last opportunity. How about against the fence? At 750 now. Strong, aggressive bidding at today's auction here. I am going to take a bit of a pause to the auction. Go inside and get some instructions. Unless, Pratik, are we or aren't we? 750. We're going to go on. We're very, very close. I know Pratik is itching to pull the trigger here, but it's $750,000. 770 is the next bid that I'm looking for here. But gentlemen, against the pole, holding the highest bid, good luck to you at 750. No better bidder offer. We simply pass the property in. That's the instructions from our vendors. We start negotiation processes effective immediately, and I can be sure to say that statistically, once the property is passed into our highest bidder, more often than not, it sells. So this is your last opportunity to jump on in at 750. Need to be 770 as an absolute bare minimum bid here. First call at $750,000. We wrap up the auction. Second call at 750. Third and final time, all done. Finished. Need to be 770 if you like to jump on in. Last opportunity, we'll wrap things up. Jazz, how are we going? At 750, in or out? Need to know now. Gonna call it one last time, Pratik. What do you think? Do you want to take 760? If buyers are hesitant, maybe a 10. Let's take a 10, just to be a little bit more inviting to our buyers. 760, opening the smaller increments now. Thank you very much for your bidding at least and attendance here. 760, what do you say? Jazz, we're opening up smaller increments now at $750,000, 760. Puts you in prime position now to buy the property here at $750,000. Thank you, by the way, for your patience while holding the highest bid. I believe we're almost out at this stage. No further advance. We simply wrap the auction up now. We're opening the gates to smaller increments now. Pratik, I believe we wrap things up. Unless you want to take another pause, you let me know. First call at $750,000. We simply pass the property in and we are going to be selling today. Second call at 750. Third and final time. I'm going to let these guys through. Pratik, another pause. We're on the market. All right, there you go. The boss has pulled the trigger here at $750,000. We are on the market and selling. No better offer. Ladies and gentlemen, now that the property is on the market here, we've unlocked that opportunity for you. Any single bid on top, because we are going to be selling. No better offer here. Any increment that you like here at 750. Pratik is standing next to our owner. If there's no further advance from here, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to be missing out here. It's going to be back to your web portal of choice, looking for more and more homes that you're not even going to be liking as much. 241 Morris Road and Hoppers Crossing is going to have new owners, whether it's out this way, Jazz, whether it's your buyer out this way or against the fence line as well. At 750, Pratik, we're selling through your instructions out this way. We've unlocked that for our buyers here. How are we going, guys? 750, we're absolutely out. We've pulled the trigger. We're on the market and selling. You're going to be looking for more homes that you won't like as much here. And I can tell you, with rate cuts coming, they are almost guaranteed at this stage. At 750, the competition is going to be even tougher. We've had 4 bidders interested, all up already. Imagine what that's going to be like in 2 to 3 months. At $750,000, end the book on your real estate journey and start creating those priceless family memories today. How are we going, guys? Any bid on top? 755. How about that? You're already out. The aggressive bidding has knocked you out of the competition. I do appreciate taking the bid. Another $5,000. Where have you been this whole entire time? So we're at $755,000, confirming that bid. 755 out this way, sir. What do you want to do? Your competition has made themselves known now at $755,000. At 755 now, we're selling out this way. What do you want to do? At $755,000, go straight to 770. At 755, he's coming in on the smaller increments there. Knock him out. Be aggressive. This is the business end of the auction now at $755,000. Welcome to the auction, by the way, and good luck. You're holding the keys at this stage at $755,000. New owners out that way, and good luck to them. At $755,000, Pratik needs instructions. Jazz, if your bidder is still thinking about coming back in, it's just cost them $5,000. Let's go 760 now as an absolute bare minimum here. But at $755,000, we're on the market, untapped, unreserved, need to know final instructions. We sell. First call at 755. Good luck. Second call at $755,000. We have new owners out this way. Pratik, what are we doing? We're celebrating already at 755. So we're not calling it quits at this stage at $755,000. Let's go straight to 760. Show strength now. This is the back end of the auction. We're at the business end now at $755,000. Let's go straight to 760. Yes? 760. I'm suggesting 770 just to have a knockout blow here. This is the time to put the pedal to the metal at $755,000 now. Thank you very much for your patience while I confirm that they're absolutely out. They're still having the conversation. So what that tells me is quite likely we're going to have another bid back. So Kamal, I hope you're advising our buyers out this way to have their next bid locked and loaded, ready to go. Whether it's a small bid, I don't mind. But as long as they fire it off quickly, I thank you very much for your patience while holding the highest bid as well. At 755, Pratik, need to know. 756. Come on, let's fire it up straight away. 760. What do you say? 760? Great bid. 760. You gave him a bit too much time. Let's go straight to 765. 760 now out that way. 61. If you're going to give me a $1,000 bid, let's do it quickly. At 760. Great bidding, by the way. You had too much time to think about that next bid and strategize it, and you executed perfectly. At 760. Let's do it again. He's still having a conversation. Make sure that next bid is locked and loaded, ready to go. At 760. Now, any other interest in the crowd, you do need to let me know. Now, of course, if you have any real estate needs in the crowd here today, if you are thinking about selling your home by way of auction, of course, the whole team here at Reliance Werribee, Pratik, Jazz, Michaela, we got Cromwell, and of course, we've also got Alanis as well. We're all more than happy to have that conversation with you and recreate this auction magic with 5 interested parties, 3 active bidders here. We could have had 5 active bidders as well if it weren't for the aggressive bidding. At $760,000, we sell. No better bidder offer. Pratik, last opportunity. Jazz, we're done. Are you sure? Let's get him back on the phone. Another 1,000. We could be buying it now. 760 now. Pratik, in or out? Need to know. First call, we sell away. Second call at $760,000 bid. Final time, we're selling. 761. All of that for a $1,000 bid. 761. 63. 63. Let's go 64. They're going in smaller increments now too. Perhaps they're at their limit. 763. Let's go 64. Quickly. Test the bid. One more bid. What's the worst that could happen? You buy the home. 500. Pratik's nodding. 500. 763, 500. 765. Great bid. 765. Let's go another 500. That last bid cost you absolutely nothing, by the way. At 765, you're only making him pay more. Another 500. The interest repayments on $500 is less than you're going to spend on coffees in a year. Let's go. At 765. Great bidding, by the way, and it's quick too. 765. Show strength at the back end of the auction. Let's go another 500. I've seen auctions and properties bought for less. At 765. Pratik, what do we say? Come on, let's do it. 500 now. At $765,000. Great bidding, by the way. And he's still talking about it. Perhaps he comes back for more bidding, but you've been doing a fantastic job bidding aggressively and also mixing up your increments too. That's exactly what I advise to do. At $765,000, Michaela offering some backup as well. Look at the team working all together to ensure that we are making sure no bid is left unturned. At $765,000, the market is only going to get tougher from here. 765, pull the trigger. At 765, one more bid. It costs you absolutely nothing. If he bids on top, you've just made him pay a little bit more. At 765, and that next bid buys you the property, you'd be absolutely ecstatic. Need to know our highest bidder is losing their patience here. 765, 500. 765, 500. 765, 500. Let's go 766, if you like. Let's do it quickly. 765 and a half now. Come on, now it's your turn to work, really. You haven't had to do much so far. 767. Perhaps, Cromwell, you should come out this way and help these guys out. 767. Again, that $500 bid cost you absolutely nothing here. 767, and they're going in smaller increments too. At 767, I can't when there's a little bit more to go. I need absolute certainty before knocking the property down. And of course, if I had the pleasure and honor of auctioning your property, I'd do the absolute same for you. At 767, great bidding. 767. Now, sir, as much as I can see that you're uncomfortable, these guys have pulled out their phone and starting to do calculations. They're at their limits too. 767, another $500 may do it. You know, the smallest increment that has purchased the property at auction that I've witnessed myself, $1. A single dollar has made a difference. Let's go another $500 now at 767. Need to know, Pratik, we haven't given up just yet. Need final instructions now. I'm just going to confirm across the board. We're all done here. Thank you very much for your bidding. How about against the fence line? Anybody here? Shakes of the head. I hope you've enjoyed the show at $767,000. Thank you very much for your bidding here today. And across the road, thank you very much. We've confirmed every single last person is out. So once we get the instructions from our highest bidder, we sell. We are going to be having new owners, and good luck. I'm going to call it 3 times now. Can't buy any more time for you now at 767,000. Far out. 500. 767, 500. Yeah, it took me a long time to get that bid out of them. 767, 500. Yep, thank you very much. Watch the car. I'm going to let you guys through first at 767, 500. 767, 500. Let's go another 500 quickly. 767, 500. 769, that's a great bid. 769, Michaela. 769 now. $1,500 more. 769. Now, what I'm going to suggest you do, just based, I know you're shaking your head, but you've told me no too many times and you come back that I can't believe you now. You've already shot yourself in the foot. 769, right, just hear me out. When a buyer goes to an auction and they confirm their budget right before they go at a round number. 769, let's go to 770, call it quits, we sell. Another 500. 769, 500. 769, 500. What do we want to do? Another 1,500? 771. 771. He's not done at 771. But I can tell you, he's probably just as unhappy as you are. At 771. Another 500. It's cost you nothing. You're just making him pay more. 771. We're done. We're absolutely sure. All done. We're sure we're going to let it go. 771. Even another $500. Just think about the opportunity that you have on hand. You're going to go to the next auction and it's going to be just as intense, if not more. We're going to get rate cuts coming in. That $500 that you're going to bid is going to get cheaper and cheaper to service. We're looking at 3 potential rate cuts, even 4 maybe, at 771. And great bidding out that way. And perhaps next time you go to an auction with Reliance Werribee, Como is the person that you want to be standing next to. At 771, she's probably shuffling cash into their back pocket. At $771,000, we're sure. I do tend to believe you, but there's a part of me that still doesn't. You've told me that so many times. A bidder tells an auctioneer at an auction 3 to 7 times that they're out before they're truly out. We're well and truly past that now. At $771,000, we're going to sell. One last opportunity. I'm going to count it 3 times. I'm going to congratulate our new owners. First call at 771. Second call at $771,000. Third and final time. We are selling. Selling. Last opportunity. We are, guys. Are we done? All done? 771. We are selling. No? Come on. Tell me. Michaela. How are we going? I can't knock the property down while there are still conversations going. 771. I thank you very much for your patience. Give me 2 seconds. At 771. Come on, guys. I need to know. 771. Another 500. Test the bid. You never know what's going to happen. What do we say? Throw the bid out there, see what happens. 771. All right, we're done. I'm going to count it 3 times. I need to know. 771, we're done. It's worth it. 771. Now, I do thank you very much for your patience. I think we may actually have one more bid. Just make sure that's prepared and ready to go. But otherwise, I do think we're out, done, finished and silent at this point in time. Give me 2 seconds. And by the way, I really do thank you for your patience. I do the absolute same for you at $771,000. Guys, one more bid. One more. We're done. We're shaking our head. I'm going to knock it down now. No more chances here. No more late bids or offers. We are selling. I'm going to give you to the count of 3, and we need to know your resounding answer from all 3 at the same time, because I can see so much indecision out this way. Last opportunity, fellas. Last opportunity, gentlemen. Counting it 3 times. We're going to congratulate our owners for real this time. $100. 771 100. Now I know it is a small increment, but I'd be remiss as an auctioneer to turn that away. 771 100. 772. Great bid. 772. They're calling it quits. They've tried absolutely everything here. $772,000. Now, gentlemen, I very much thank you for your participation, your bidding here today. Commiserations, of course, handing in the flyers. That means we are absolutely done. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to call it 3 times. First call, second call, third, final time we sell at $772,000. Out to the left-hand side, we are selling. Selling. Yes? No? We're done. We are sold. Congratulations. Well bid, well bought. On behalf of the team at Reliance Werribee, thank you for attending another successful auction. I hope you have a good rest of your weekend.